guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a follow-up video all about the Colleen Ballinger situation. So my friend sent me a Twitter thread all about a girl debunking basically everything Adam says in his video, and I thought I would go over it because she makes some really interesting points and there's quite a lot of contrasting opinions in her Twitter thread to what Adam said. So I thought I'd go over it today and then give my final opinion on the whole thing. Also, Colleen is yet to make a statement publicly and I'm just a bit confused what she's waiting for, to be honest, because it's been over a week now since the video came out and you'd expect her to have made something by now. So the thread was made by this girl called Alicia. She seems like a super diehard Colleen fan, which is understandable. Her whole thread is about defending Colleen over Adam, and like I already said, she just tries to debunk everything Adam said. She does have some screenshots, so there is proof to back up some of her points. Let's get into it. First of all, she claims that her and Adam weren't ever friends, but they had mutual friends, and that's how she had access to some of his private tweets, and she knows quite a lot of things that happened years back when he was 13-14 years old. But Alicia started off by talking about the live stream. The only clip of the live stream that I could find was provided by Adam in his video, but apparently the whole of that live stream was about Colleen giving away some of her extra clothes because she has so many, and that on Twitter Adam was basically bashing her fashion choices while watching the live stream, and that from this Colleen found his Twitter, thought he was really funny, really enjoyed what he was saying and wanted to send him something. And that brings us up to the point in the live stream that Adam showed on his channel. Colleen and Corey were jokingly saying that they were going to send him the lingerie. Alicia said that it was Adam that asked for the lingerie. Now, even though it was Adam asking for it, I still don't think it's right that Colleen even considered sending it. He is still a child, and it still makes me feel really uncomfortable knowing that she willingly sent a child lingerie. Like, you can't really make that look better. Colleen should have acted like an adult and realised that sending a child lingerie was just not good for anyone. She should have been responsible, and if she still wanted to send Adam something, it should have been an age appropriate piece of clothing. I also think that at the age of 13, Adam probably found it quite funny to ask for lingerie, but still, Colleen shouldn't have sent it in the first place, whether he asked for it or not. He wasn't old enough to ask for it. I don't think, like, mentally, I don't think he was old enough to even understand what the implication of Colleen sending him that could have been. Alicia also provided a photograph of Adam trying on the lingerie after it arrived. This really annoyed me because why on earth did Adam feel the need to lie in his video and say that his parents took it away as soon as it arrived? Adam really isn't helping himself at all by lying about it. The fact that Adam lied about the whole situation, it does cause a bit of doubt in everyone's minds who has seen both the thread and now his video. He lied about more than just that. He would have just been better off being honest about the whole thing, that he tried it on and his parents did eventually take it away when they found out, because it's still really inappropriate for a 30-year-old to do that. He had no reason to lie about it, and hopefully he does address that if he makes a follow-up video. She also mentioned about the fact that Adam knew private details about Colleen and Joshua's divorce. Her tweet about this gave the impression that she thought it was a bad thing that Adam brought it up. I don't think it was. He gave the impression that he was telling us this information because he wanted to, like, back up the point that they were good friends. Adam didn't share any screenshots of his conversations with Colleen about the divorce, and I think if he'd have done that, he'd have got way more hate because he would have been blabbing about Colleen's private life when it's not his place to blab about it. So he did the best thing mentioning it to prove that they were actually friends, but then not going into a lot of detail because I don't think it's really relevant to what he was telling us. If Colleen wants to share details of her divorce, that's her place to do so. She shouldn't have told Adam them details because it wasn't for Adam to know. Like, he's a child and they're not good friends. Like, I think it's a bit strange that she would want to tell a 13-year-old details of her divorce, but here we are. Alicia then moved on to claim that Adam lied about Colleen forcing him to dig for drama, and how allegedly this isn't the case at all, that Adam was actually really interested in celebrity drama and he followed and tweeted about a lot of other celebrity dramas. She claimed that Adam looked for the drama himself and told Colleen anyway, and that it wasn't actually Colleen asking. Personally, I don't think it's too much of a stretch that Adam looked for the drama himself. I don't know, part of me thinks that maybe Colleen asked him to do it and asked him to look for drama surrounding Joshua and her friends and fans because she knew he was interested in other celebrity drama. Another part of me just thinks that when you're 13, any kind of celebrity drama is really interesting and you want to get involved in it. So there's too many factors. I don't know which side to believe, so we'll see if anything else comes out about it. So the next part of the thread honestly shocked me when I was reading through it. Alicia shared some very explicit photos of Colleen photoshopped onto, like, adult material that Adam made. I have heavily censored this so I don't get literally blocked by YouTube and just removed off the internet. It's disgusting and it is derogatory and it's so wrong in so many ways, and I don't understand why this was never brought up sooner and why Adam didn't address this. Oh, it makes me cringe a little bit that anyone would make this kind of content about someone they idolise, or about anyone actually. It's disgusting, and he needs to address this really soon, because even at 13 he's still old enough to know right from wrong, and there was no excuse for him to make that. I want to know what his explanation is for making it, to be honest. At this point in the thread, I'll be honest, I was really starting to doubt everything Adam said, because this girl was coming out with screenshots and now pictures like this. It really leaves a bad taste in your mouth. I'm really struggling to understand why Adam would do it. Alicia then talked about Adam coming up with the queerbaiting tweet for Colleen and how Colleen didn't understand it at all, and she shouldn't basically be blamed for the backlash surrounding that or for that going up. But Adam mentioned this, he covered this in his video, that he had to explain it to Colleen and that she understood. Like, after explaining it to her, she will have understood what it meant. So I'm a bit confused what this girl's trying to get at. She fully understood what the tweet meant and she still approved it, and any backlash, it's on Colleen at this point. It's her account at the end of the day. I said it last time, if she wants to give access to her social media accounts to a 16-year-old or however old he was at the time, a child essentially, if she is willing to do that, then the backlash that comes from that is on her. She should never have approved the tweet if she didn't know what it meant. Alicia also talked about how Adam claimed that he was really guilt tripped by Colleen in the messages, and that this wasn't the case at all. But really it was. Like, the way she spoke to him was sort of batting it back at him, the fact that she felt really bad and that she was really upset about the reaction. It's not being direct and saying this is all your fault, it's the manipulation side of it. I'm so upset that this has backfired and this would never have happened, you know. It's the way she worded her DMs to Adam just came across as manipulative and like she was trying to guilt trip him, and I don't know how old this girl is. That could be why she doesn't maybe see that, or just the fact that she's a huge Colleen fan, she probably wouldn't have seen that. But I think low-key there is a hint of guilt tripping from Colleen just in her tone of the messages that she sent to Adam. I do still strongly believe that Colleen should have been a lot more stricter with her rules when giving Adam access to the account, and should have actually set out a lot of structure and rules, both to safeguard her own account and to safeguard Adam as well, because he's still a child. People need to remember that he is still a child. Colleen should have acted like a boss from the start. If she's giving out a job role, then she needs to make it very clear from the start what she's asking for, and that tweets need to be run by her and only this could be tweeted about, so that none of this would have happened. She was so blasé, telling a child that they could go crazy on her Twitter account. It was never going to end well. Alicia also said that Adam acted like Colleen was so evil for hiring him, and he really didn't give off this vibe at all in his video. He seemed honestly quite done with the situation, very upset and very drained, but he never gave off the impression that Colleen was a horrible person for giving him this job. He was just to the point and he said exactly what happened. He didn't try and say that she'd done something that she'd not. He showed the DMs from Colleen and he said what happened to lead up to that. This is another situation where I think Alicia is probably very biased towards Colleen, which is understandable. She's a fan of Colleen's, not Adam's, but I don't really understand why she would have to say Adam saying that Colleen's evil when there was never a hint of that at all. She also said that Adam called Colleen a pedal, and I didn't hear that once in the video, and I've not seen any tweets about it. If there is proof that Adam said this, then please can they be sent to me somewhere on my Twitter or on my Instagram. Follow them, by the way, shameless plug. It's such a tricky situation, but that is such strong language to use that could potentially ruin her career. And while she's acted highly inappropriate and she's done some questionable things, I think it's a very big jump to go from saying that some of her behaviour has been inappropriate and questionable to calling her an all-out paedophile. She has got some strange friendships with younger people considering she's 30. I mean, look at her friendship with Jojo Siwa. But it's the same with Tati and James. Tati befriended James when he was still very young, so I think if we're gonna call Colleen this, we need to have the same energy for everyone, every influencer that befriends younger fans. My final thoughts is that I am now even more confused than I was before, honestly, because Alicia has provided a lot of proof that Adam has lied about some things. For example, the lingerie, he said he never saw it, but he clearly did if he's posted a picture of him wearing doing it. But at the same time, I still think a lot of what Adam said is true, and I still think he was very manipulated by Colleen. Honestly though, I don't think it's for a fan to explain and try and defend Colleen. She should be the one coming out and defending herself. Like I said, it's been a week now. We should have had a video by now. We should have had a tweet, just something, anything to, I don't know, round it off, to give her side of the story, anything. Just blindly ignoring it is not the way to go, and that's what she's doing at the moment. She's still posting a lot of content, and I'm just confused that in not a single vlog, a single video, she has explained anything. It is interesting though that Adam felt the need to lie about certain things, and I do hope he makes a follow-up video. He did say on Twitter that he's got more proof and more screenshots and more receipts, so I think he should do another follow-up video just to explain why he lied about certain things. But at the end of the day, there's always three sides to a story. There's Adam's side, there's Colleen's side, and then there's the truth, and we will never ever find out the truth. We'll just get bits and pieces from both sides, and we'll just have to pick a side and choose who we believe. That is all I've got for you today. If you enjoyed this video, then please give it a thumbs up and comment down below any other topics that you want me to cover in the future. If another video comes out from Adam, or if a video comes out from Colleen, I'll probably cover that as well. But if there's other topics, then let me know down below. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Bye!